Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. We are back with chapter 1051, Shogun of Wano, Kozuki Momonosuke. Germa 66. An Emotionless Excursion, Volume 13, Germa's Escape. As we see, the Germas walking from an explosion, with their backs turned towards it as they walk badassly away from it. Yes, that was the cover page for today. Alright, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this chapter. Alright, we start off where we left off with the last chapter, where Momonosuke, obviously, but the people of Wano don't know it's Momonosuke transformed. There's no need to run. Stop. Huh? Apparently that big dragon wasn't Lord Kaido. Wait, there are two dragons? What does that mean? What happened in front of the castle? Why was Komurasaki here? Boss Kyoshiro, what does this mean? You two are famous, but I wonder if any here remember the rest of us. Huh? Kitamon! Dodong! What? I thought he was dead. Didn't he perish in the flames of Odin Castle that fateful day? Why is he here? Is it just a dream? Is there the afterlife? When did we die? No. Who cares if it's a dream or whatever? It's not just me, right? Something monumental is happening. Prepare the light scrolls. We have to let all of Wano know. So they're all walking out of the mist. Hurry! We see... Oh, even Kiku is there. It was them! The Akayaza 9. The red scarabs, basically. The Akazaya 9. I thought they had died 20 years ago. But Lady Toki's words were true. Something happened in the capital. No, something's happening in the capital. Ringo, Hakimai, Kibi. Does it have something to do with the earthquake? I thought the whole realm was going to crumble down. Curie. Everyone in Bakura town. They're showing the capital. We've got important things than that signal. We've got more important things than that signal. Oh, Udon. Ibisu town. What is this? Yeah, they're all laughing. Rip. What's going on? There's a signal coming in from the flower capital. Put it on the light scroll. And then we cut to, it seems the Straw Hats are confronting Yamato. You're Kaido's son? What? You mean there's still more fighting to do? Frankie's riled up. No, I'm not your enemy. In fact, I've been following you all of your exploits in the newspaper. I have to say, I wasn't sure how many of you were actually human, but you all seem pretty normal. I have to say, I wasn't sure how many of you were actually human, but you all seem pretty normal. Kaido's... What about your horns, then? At any rate, I'm going to be joining you on your ship. I'm Kozuki Odin, otherwise known as Yamato. Nice to meet you. Dong, da, dong. It's Yamato. What? On our crew? Yo ho ho ho, I'm all for it. I'm especially for it, Sanji says. Robin. Haha, hee hee, you're a funny one. It's nice of you to invite yourself aboard, but it's the captain who decides that. That's true. I hope Luffy's alright. I got shivers watching him fight, seeing what he did. And then Kaido's men are running away. Hey, who said you could run away? Eep! We don't want to be slaves, young Master Yamato. Well, I don't sense any particular hostility, so... Yeah, you goons, shut up and stay there. Say, what happens with those guys? Usopp asks, he asks the Konichi. Tama. Once the moon comes back around, my jutsu will wear off. Meaning in 1 month? After a month, some animals go back the way they were, but some of them will stay, my friend. I bet they chose whichever they feel more comfortable with. And then we see Speed. Master, I'm so much happier with you. Aw, I hope you stay with me too, Horselina. But not like a servant, more like a mommy. I hope you stay with me forever. She's shocked. She shook. Look at that. Komurasaki and the king's group are all kneeling. Who's that? 20 years have passed since the death of my father, Kozuki Oden. Father? You mean... I'm so glad you have survived. Those long, difficult years. The fire festival is not ending. Starting tomorrow, you may do whatever business you like. Huh? But Orochi won't. You may drink to your heart's content. You will not pay for the water from the earth. What? No poison from factories will be allowed to spoil the land. There will be no slaves in Wano. Momo? Just today, at the factory, another 4 died. Every man for himself. Oh, this is a flashback. Oh, this is Tama's backstory. Who's going to tell her? The poor girl. Listen, Otama, this is very difficult to say, but I'm afraid your father and mother are... Mommy, Daddy, rest in peace. I'll be okay on my own. And there she goes, selling those hats. Buy a casa. Would anyone like a woven hat? Sorry, kid, no money. Would you like to buy a casa? Sorry, Komachiro. I couldn't sell any hats. I'll take 1 casa, please. A Tengu! You're an orphan. Just bear with it. Only a few more years until the day the powerful samurai called the Kozuki return and vanquish the ogres for good. Kozuki. Is it true? I'll bear with it then. I'll be okay. And Tama's crying and holding Nami. Otama. Well, make it so. This is normal. By the time we leave this country, it'll be a place where you can eat as much as you want every single day. And she's crying tears of joy. Orochi's wicked rule and the threat of Kaido are gone for good. We found a strong, faithful companion at sea. And as part of the Ninja Pirate Mink Samurai Alliance, we led a raid upon Onigashima. Kaido, Orochi, the Animal Kingdom pirates, every evil that plagued our very fair land has been vanquished. What? What? The citizens are confused. They beat those monsters? That horrible Orochi is no more? Kids there. The what alliance? Yeah. Obviously, Law is silent too. And we see a clip of Carrot crying. As we will never forget the sacrifices of those brave souls who paved the way for this raid. Yeah, and then we see Otama. Kinemon, I run out of things to say. What do I do now? Just keep going. Bluff your heart out. We see a flashback of Luffy confronting Momo. What are you, Momo? Just a figurehead? Is there a single thing left in this world to be scared of? My father gave me that name. Means invincible. Under my rule, this parched and ruined land will turn into a paradise on earth. Lend me your strength and let us work towards this end together. I have traveled 20 years to save you all from this day on. I am Kozuki Momonosuke. And we actually get to see what he looks like aged up because of the fruit power. We'll lead the land of Wano. And everyone's crying. Yeah. Mother, I will keep my promise. Father, I will follow you. I will follow in your footsteps. Lord Momonosuke. Everyone's cheering. The true shogunate has returned at last. We've been awaiting you for so long. Lord Momonosuke. And when the warrior at last sheathed his blade, the sky of the day to come danced with spinning, fluttering petals. This is the land of the samurai. Here under the night blossom stands a handsome man of 8. He's only 8 years old. And blessed with great dedication and mercy, and a level of strength that he can be forgiven. This is the birth of the man who would later be known around the world as the great Shogun of Wano, Kozuki Momonosuke, to be continued. In that panel, we could see Hiyori tearing up and then just went for a hug. It was really touching. But yeah, he's a handsome man of 8 years old. Oh, that's so weird though. He has the mind of an 8-year-old, yet he has the body of a 20-year-old. And his strength isn't that strong. And a level of strength that can be forgiven. That was chapter 1051, One Piece. I am more excited for the next one because there's no break. Well, that was chapter One Piece. That was One Piece chapter 1051. And I'm excited for the next chapter because I want to see all the bounties and everyone finding out what Luffy has done in Onigashima. You know, that kind of stuff. That's always fun. Anywho, this is Haysoos signing off. Read One Piece. Goodbye.